3 months after the Israelites left Egypt, they come in the desert close to the mountain of Sinai. There they built up their camp. Then Moses climbs up to God, and the Lord calls to him from the mountain and says, "This is what you have to say to the people of Israel. You have seen what I did for you in Egypt. Now, if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession." Moses goes back and shares the words of the Lord. Then the people all respond together, "We will do everything the Lord has said." Is this also what you want? Moses tells the answer from the people to the Lord. The Lord says to Moses, "I'm going to come to you in a dense cloud, so that the people will hear me speaking with you. It will make them to trust you." The Lord also says to Moses, "Go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow. Have them wash their clothes and be ready by the third day, because on that day the Lord will come down on the Mount Sinai, in the sight of all the people. Put limits for the people around the mountain and tell them, 'Be careful that you do not approach the mountain or touch it, because whoever does that will be put to death.'" Moses goes to the people and explains everything that the Lord has told him to do, and all people obey. They wash their clothes and do everything that the Lord has commanded them to do. On the morning of the third day, the people hear thunder, they see lightning, and a thick cloud covers the mountain. They also hear a very loud trumpet blast. Everyone in the camp trembles. Then Moses guides the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stand at the foot of the mountain. The mount is covered with smoke, because the Lord comes down on it in fire. The whole mountain trembles violently. The Lord calls Moses again to the top of the mountain. So Moses goes up, and the Lord says to him, "Go down and warn the people so that no one will come on this mountain." Moses says to the Lord, "I have warned them already." Then the Lord says, "Go down and bring Aaron up with you, but all the other people can't come, otherwise they will die." So Moses goes down to the people and tells everything. Then the people hear the voice of God. God speaks all these words: "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery." And then God gives 10 special rules to the people. We call them the 10 Commandments. When the people of Israel hear the voice of the Lord, they are scared. They stay at a distance and say to Moses, "Speak you to us, but do not have God speak to us, or we will die." Moses says to the people, "Do not be afraid. God has come to test you, so that the fear of God will be with you, to keep you from sinning." That's what the Lord wants with us as well, eh? That we obey His commandments and that we will not sin. Then Moses climbs the mountain again. He will be with the Lord for a long time, because the Lord wants to explain all kinds of rules to Moses, so that the people will know how to live and how to serve the Lord and how to celebrate special occasions, all kinds of things. When the Lord finishes speaking to Moses, He gives him 2 tablets of stone. Do you see the words? That is the law of the Lord, inscribed by His own finger.